Tonight, as area schools are trying to figure out how to deal with yet another COVID surge, masks will be required inside Lee Summit Schools starting tomorrow. The school board voted 6-1 tonight to reinstate the mask mandate for all students, staff, and visitors.
And if we have to be the ones to go first, then that's just what we just need to be prepared to do. Somebody has to make a decision in order to keep our kids and our community safe.
What I'm not open to do is to do nothing. And I think it's important that we do what we can do with what we have to protect our students.
This idea that we're wearing masks 24/7 and that our 6, 7, 8 hours in the classroom is going to make all the difference is somewhat contradictory.
Masks are required now through February 3rd, and that's when the school board will revisit this decision. University Academy in Kansas City, Missouri has canceled class for tomorrow because 31 staff members either have COVID or were around someone who has it. Of the 31 staff members who are out, 17 are teachers. And masks will also be required in public, private, and charter schools in Kansas City, Missouri. City council members approved that ordinance today. It'll take effect Monday. KMBC 9's Brian Johnson reports on why city leaders say it's necessary. He also has reaction from parents, teachers, and students.
Anyone who enters a school in Kansas City will need a mask beginning Monday. The vote affects every district in the city limits: Hickman Mills, Center, Park Hill, and more.
One of my goals, and I think a goal that many people share, is that we keep our schools open regularly for in-person instruction.
Mayor Lucas was one of 10 votes to adopt the ordinance. Kansas City has seen COVID cases skyrocket, 5,000 in 1 week. That's more than double the previous record. 1% of the population was infected this past week.
I think it's a good move based upon where we are right now.
Paul Guest teaches north of the river. He says everywhere qualified subs are hard to find. Some days there are 35 students in elementary classes because they're short teachers.
This is not like anything we've ever seen before, as far as people getting sick and the domino effect that happens through that.
In Park Hill, people aren't surprised the mandates are back.
I don't like wearing it, I don't love it, but we'll do what we have to do, so that's okay.
I'm really happy with it. I think that the COVID cases have really spiked because of the masks being taken away, and I feel like it would be really good to be able to bring them back.
If you're sick, wear a mask if you want, if it makes you feel protected, but I don't think that everybody should have to wear them again.
In the Northland, Brian Johnson, KMBC 9 News.
Exemptions include kids under age 5 and those with a medical condition or disability that prevents wearing a mask. People who are talking with a deaf person also don't need to wear a mask. Mayor Lucas said he would have made the ordinance longer, but state law restricts its length. He also says he expects the state attorney general to sue, but says the city will win.
His lawsuits are counterproductive, anti-public health, and fundamentally undermine everyone who is working hard to keep young people, old people, everyone in Missouri safe.
North of the river, Park Hill School Board members will talk about its mask mandate at a special meeting tomorrow. That meeting starts at 5:30 in the evening at the district office. It's open to the public and will also be streamed online. And just yesterday, city council members in North Kansas City voted to extend the mask mandate for school buildings in that city. Everyone has to wear a mask unless they're eating or drinking. The mandate will last until February 5th. In Johnson County, Kansas, masks are required in elementary school buildings for the next 6 weeks. County commissioners voted 5-2 to recommend masks in schools, but require them in buildings with children ages 11 and under. Chairman Ed Eilert believes school districts should decide what's best for students.
And I think it's just a matter of respecting our school districts, our school boards as to the decisions that they're making. And they see the same information that we do.
You're going to have different school districts all over the city doing different things. Then those children go and do activities after school. We need it across the board because of the high COVID rates right now.
Commissioners will now discuss masks on students every 6 weeks, and 6 weeks from now will be February 17th. The chairman is hoping case numbers will be trending down by then. Tuesday could be a history-making day in the Kansas City, Missouri public schools. That's the day the district may regain full state accreditation for the first time in more than 20 years. State school board members will meet Tuesday morning, and restoring the KCPS to full accreditation is on the agenda. The district has been making progress in the last 4 years with improved student results in English, language arts, and math. Graduation rates have been up as well. A district spokesperson tells KMBC 9 News they're aware of the Tuesday vote, calling this a promising time for the KCPS. Kansas Governor Kelly has issued a 15-day disaster declaration because of the rise of COVID cases. The goal to help reduce the strain on hospitals. That declaration will relax licensing requirements for nurses and other staff members. In Kansas, 956 people are in hospitals right now because of COVID. That's up 17% in the last 2 weeks. In Missouri, 2,700 people are in hospitals with COVID, up 34% in the last 2 weeks. More than 40% of patients are 70 or older in both states. And urgent cares are filling up with patients looking for a COVID test. Liberty Hospital's chief medical officer says if your symptoms are mild and you don't need treatment, opt out for an at-home test. Going to urgent care can lead to longer wait times and patients who need serious help and put more stress on already overwhelmed workers.
As it stands, our healthcare providers are quite busy taking care of sick people, and we want to reduce the burden on them as much as possible.
2 local health departments are now offering Pfizer booster shots for teens. Yesterday, a CDC advisory committee recommended the shot for teens 12 to 17 years old. Teens can get their booster shot from the Johnson and Wyandotte County Health Departments at the locations there on your screen. Appointments can be made online. The Supreme Court will hear arguments tomorrow involving the Biden administration's plan to require vaccinations for large employers and health systems that receive federal money. The Justice Department is defending the mandate, saying they were properly issued to address a grave workplace threat.